You know the best thing you can do today? The very best thing you can do today?
Shut my darn pie hole?
You know the second best thing you can do today? Or the first best thing if you're not Scott? Like, subscribe, and follow. This is Truly News. And then the second or third best thing, depending on how we're counting, would be to, get your friends and family.
And who we're including.
If you have to, just sneak to their computer and do it. That would be fine.
I like that. Just sign them up.
Their phone's laying around. Just go ahead. They won't mind. Like, subscribe, follow. This is Truly News. And we thank you for your covert support.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
I got a new job opportunity for you, Tone.
Uh-oh. I don't see the one thing there's a problem with a job opportunity.
What's that?
They usually involve work, and that's a 4-letter word to me.
You might like this work, and that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 space 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's an 11-letter.
No, WORK, 4 letters.
Well, you just wait till I get to it.
It's because the other 4-letter words are already taken.
It would require, including golf.
Exactly.
It would require you to move to London. And I think you'd enjoy it there, and you could visit with Patrick. Caprice Holdings is hiring 180 staff.
Could I meet Benjamin? Could I meet Cumberbatch and
sure,
Martin Freeman?
Well, you might, because this is a pretty hoity-toity place that they're hiring 180 staff for. They're hiring London's first grape feeder for its upcoming restaurant, Bacchanalia.
Sounds decadent.
And my point, and I think you would enjoy this.
Wait, though, aren't the London elite as liberal as the American elite? And would
yes.
go, oh, that's rude and gross. And then go anyway.
So.
They'd go anyway, just while the camera
exactly
going. Yeah.
Prospective grape feeders must have gorgeous hands. Let's see your hands. Okay, never mind. And a basic grasp of Greek and Latin. Well, you've got the Latin from all that Catholic time.
No, I don't really. And everything you speak sometimes is Greek to me. So, well, maybe I got that part.
Job perks include regular manicures and the finest food and wine. Bacchanalia is set to offer an immersive experience celebrating Greek and Italian cuisine. Managing director of Caprice Holdings said Bacchanalia will offer a completely unique dining experience inspired by the opulent Bacchanalian feasts of the ancient world. Bacchanalia's dining room will be filled with 2,000-year-old antiques, larger sculptures by artist Damien Hirst, and a period and modern Greek and Roman art. It will also host a weekly program of international DJs to live performances, and the restaurant will feature a private dining room, outdoor terrace, and an exclusive members-only club named Apollo's Moose. Perhaps I've mispronounced that.
Apollo's Moose.
M-U-S-E, Moose.
Muse.
Whatever. Caprice Holdings, other high.
Is that where the orgies go?
No. Yeah, I hope so.
Because that's about all we're missing here so far.
Well, the vomitorium has not been mentioned.
We know that doesn't go well with Westworld. If you've ever seen the movie Westworld, you know the.
Caprice Holdings, other high-end London restaurants include Scott's, Daphne's, and Sexy Fish.
Okay. How can you have a high-end restaurant, Scott's?
My point entirely.
I thought the Scots were a bit on the cheap side.
Well, not just cheap, but,
they're not frugal. They're past frugal to cheap.
People of the earth.
Yeah, that's it. Earthy people.
Earthy people. Why am I picking on my own folks? What the heck?
Because you're an American and we just do that.
I suppose.
The only time our European nationality is worth anything is if there's a festival.
Right.
Look,
exactly.
It's Oktoberfest. Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, make me an honorary German, even if I'm
German. Not for like several generations, but yes.
Is there beer? Then I am.
Everyone's German when it comes to beer. Metro News reports that 30-year-old Victor Alvarez started off this year's Pachamama, the Mother Earth Festival. Pachamama?
Yeah, well, I don't know what language that is.
If you take Paca and put Mama after it, you got it. Anyway, it's the Mother Earth Festival. And he started it off with a bang after, after thinking he was German. Actually, I'm thinking he was more Australian at this point. He drank heavily during the festival's opening on August 1st and said somehow he wound up in Acacha, Bolivia, which would be, if you have your map out?
Yeah, I always
50
carry
miles. It's 50 miles from El Alto.
Okay.
Where
Oh,
he
yeah.
passed out. Trying to claw his way out of a buried casket.
They thought he was dead?
Why does this sound like a movie I've seen
This is bizarre.
or Rob Zombie should produce?
There we go.
He alleges that he was a human sacrifice.
And
See, I always pictured human sacrifices as being, I don't know, much cuter and femaler.
yeah, and involving
Yeah.
volcanoes and stuff.
Exactly. You know, the classy kinds. According to Alvarez, we went dancing, and afterwards, I don't remember. The only thing I do remember is that I thought I was in my bed. I wanted to go get up to urinate and couldn't move. He said he was able to break glass in the coffin. Who puts glass in a coffin? And dirt started pouring in. So, like, you know, in all the good horror movies or Kill Bill, he crawled out and asked a nearby person for help. That must have been a picture to see.
Oh, my.
A drunk guy crawling out of the dirt. Local police didn't believe him, saying he was too drunk to know what had happened and that he should come back when he was just a tad more sober.
I'm telling you, I'm dirt nap drunk.
Oh, great. Now we've started a whole new thing. How drunk are you? Well, I'm not dirt nap drunk yet, but
See?
there's passing out drunk and then there's dirt nap drunk. That's where your friends think you're dead and bury you.
So, missed it by that much, file.
Yes, indeed.
The Boston Globe. Thursday, April 16th, 1970. We were in grade school?
We were towards the end of we'd have been what, 7th grade?
6th grade, 7th grade? Yeah, that makes some
Yeah.
sense. Scientists predicts a new ice age by 21st century.
Yes, they did. That was all the rage back then.
Well, and I remember people telling me, oh, they never did that. Well, here it is in the Boston Globe.
Yeah.
Air pollution may obliterate the sun and cause a new ice age in the first third of the next century if population continues to grow and the Earth's resources are consumed at the present rate, a pollution expert predicted yesterday. James P. Lodge Jr. also warned that if the current rate of increase in electric power generation continues, the demands for cooling water will boil dry the entire flow of the rivers and streams of the continental United States.
Well, thank God we have all that ice at both ends.
Right. Looking into his smoggy crystal ball, Lodge also warned that by the next century, the consumption of oxygen in combustion processes worldwide will surpass all of the processes which return oxygen to the atmosphere. So little do we know, but we suffocated back in...
I would guess about 1984.
no, well, he said by the next century, right?
Oh, so about 2002, I'm guessing. Wow,
yeah.
if he'd have done it before 2001, we wouldn't have to go through that whole 9/11 thing, you dumb bastard.
Yeah, man, could you be right once?
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.